Good morning, class 4-3. Mr. Waterman here with today's language arts lesson for period 3. It is Friday, December 4th, 2020. I hope everyone is doing safe and well. This week, we have studied possessive pronouns. And today, we are going to take a test. Before taking the test, you want to go back and you want to review the pages on possessive pronouns, starting on page 115. Please review all of the points. 116, where possessive pronouns stand alone. Please review the points again on page 117. And again, review the points on 118. Today, the test is on pages 119 and 120. Please listen to the directions very carefully, especially when I read them on page 120. Good luck. Circle the letter before the possessive pronoun that correctly completes each sentence. Now I want you to do two things. I want you to first circle the letter, and then I want you to write the pronoun in the blank. You will get 2 points for each question, for a total of 10 points on this page. Again, circle the letter before the possessive pronoun that correctly completes each sentence, and write the possessive pronoun. On the line. Number 1. Adelina's village was small, and blank Main Street had only a few houses. Is it A, his, B, our, C, its, D, their? Number 2. The whales came to Mexico to have blank young. Is it A, their, B, your, C, my, or D, her? Number 3. Although blank first visit to La Laguna was in June, this year I'm going in January. Is it A, his, B, theirs, C, my, D, her? Number 4. Adelina knows the ocean very well because blank whole family works on the water. Is it A, my, B, their, C, our, or D, her? Finally, number 5. Pachiko made a sign for his business, and blank letters are large and easy to read? Is it A, hers, B, their, C, its, or D, my? Don't forget, you get 1 point for circling and 1 point for writing the possessive pronoun on the lines. After you have checked your answers, please turn the page to 120. Now, for the second part of the test, please listen as I read each point. Point 1. Some possessive pronouns are used before nouns. For example, my, your, his, her, its, our, your, their. Point number 2. Some possessive pronouns can stand alone. For example, mine, yours, his, hers, its, ours, yours, theirs. Now, let's look at the mechanics. Point 1. Add an apostrophe and an S to a singular noun to make it possessive. Point number 2. Add an apostrophe to make most plural nouns possessive. 3. Add an apostrophe and S to form the possessive of plural nouns that do not end in S. Point number 4. Possessive pronouns do not have apostrophes. Directions. Read the sentences below about a girl who gets swallowed by a whale. Then rewrite each sentence, replacing the underlined possessive pronouns with possessive nouns. Okay? So, for this part, this is going to be a little different. Everyone is going to get free points, but you must pay attention to what I'm doing. I will only do one example. First, I will read each sentence. Number 1. Its mouth was as big as a cave. 2. In came a great rush of water, washing her down its throat. 3. Her eyes had to get used to the darkness in the whale's belly. 4. Soon she saw she was lying in a pile of fish. Their scales were stuck to her whole body. 5. She knew her father was nearby. She thought she could hear the motor of his boat. She hoped he would rescue her. Now, here's a hint for this part. This story is about a girl. She has no name. Okay, she's just a girl who gets swallowed by a whale. Now, for number 1, it says, its mouth was as big as a cave. So we have our possessive pronoun. Now we need to change that to a possessive noun. So for number 1, it should say, the whales. W-H-A-L-E apostrophe S. The whale's mouth was as big as a cave. So you get 1 free answer. Anytime you see the underlined possessive pronoun, you're going to change it to a possessive noun. So you're going to do the same for its, for number 2. For number 3, you're going to change her to a possessive noun. For number 4, you have 2 to change. You have to change their to a possessive noun, and then you change her to a possessive noun. And for number 5, you're going to change his from a possessive pronoun to a possessive noun. Okay? Now I've given you little hints here and there as I went through those. Take your time, read each sentence carefully, and check your answers when you're done. Okay? For this part, there are going to be 6 points available because you have 2 and number 4. And that's it. Now, please remember, bring your grammar workbooks to school with you next week if we are in school, okay? If we have school next week, bring everything in with you. All grammar workbooks, all OWL workbooks if you have them. Bring in your spelling workbooks. Bring everything, all work that I have given you over the last few weeks, okay? Take care, stay safe, and I will see you all in period 2 in just a few moments. Bye-bye now.